Good morning. So today at West College, we have our career day. And so the second form students, they are dressed in their career day outfits. So they're dressed, nurses, Coast Guard, doctors, whatever aspiring career
Okay.
that they choose. And so that's part of our activity today. They're
So
going
what
to be,
role do Mr. Aspinal will play?
and we have Mr. Aspinal, who is one of our guest speakers, and he's going to inspire the students to choose the right path, to stay in school,
Wow.
and to just give that strong motivational message.
Thank you for inviting him and myself at the same time.
Thank you too.
All right, looking forward to a wonderful day today. Take care.
We have Mr. Aspinal, who will be our first speaker.
I come over there.
Start us off with some motivation.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Aspinal Welch. I'm here to tell you all about crime and violence and how to prevent of being a person of that source of negativity, So I was a person who was shot in Genosha area, and I recently lost my brother about 5 years now to gun violence as well. And it's not an easy road like what Bojo Banton says in his songs. Now say the glimmer and the glitter and they think there are better roads, but it's not when you look at it, because crime and violence is just affecting our country, and the most people that is getting caught up with crime and violence is the younger generation like me and you guys. So I'm here to tell you about it. And trust me, it's not something nice to be in a gang, because when you're in a gang, there is no way out of a gang. You can do something today, and the generation after you will come, and it just get your whole family caught up in situation that you don't want to be in. So to be honest, man, I would urge you not to choose that road, because it's rough, man. And my situation, trust me, you don't want to be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. And trust me, you don't want to be in a box, because it's rough. It's rough out here. Just by thinking of my situation, you should know that it's not an easy one. And I have people that support me from abroad. Mr. Albert, he is one of them, and donors from across the state. Sometimes I don't even have stuff to eat because I'm in a wheelchair, and I have to limit my situation from being out there, because I go through mad pain, nerve pain. Because I still have movements in my feet, so I have feeling. And sometimes it's really rough for me to even buy medication, because I can't really go out there and work and do the things I used to do before. And like my brother, he was a gang boss, and they recently take his life because he do a lot of stuff too. And to be honest, I was in that source of life too, lifestyle, and I end up in jail for 3 years in a wheelchair. And it's not easy being you're in prison already, and you're in prison, if you get what I'm saying. So I went to jail 3 years in a wheelchair for good behavior. I was sent home 5 months before my time up on parole. And I lost my brother while I was in jail. So they have to bring me down from jail to come to my brother's funeral. And it's like 4 or 5 police chop for a man in a wheelchair. Man, it doesn't look nice, you understand? So I just here to urge you all not to choose that road because that road is crazy, man. And if you look at it, the statistic shows that everyone like who is dying right now is young people like me and you. And most of it is because of gun violence. And the next thing that inspires me the most, because when I came out from jail, I was going through depression and all type of stuff. So I didn't want to be around people. And and one day I sit down and I start thinking and I said, you know what, I have to get out there if I want help, because I'm just gonna lay here and die, catch bed sore, catch all sorts of stuff. Because when you're in this situation, you got to be moving, or else you would be there and catch some serious sores and all sorts of stuff. So I get out there and I start meet people, and people start encourage me like, don't give up, because I was on that trend, that road of giving up, and people start inspiring me. And one day I was on Barbara Harris, that's the street back of Complex, and I meet this priest, this father, and he told me, I asked him, Father, I need a job. So he tell me what you can do. I tell him, well, I'm willing to try. So he tell me to come to the church on Tuesday, and you will start making rosary. But I thought it was rose. I sat there like about 3 nights thinking about how I'm going to make this rose. So I went to the church, and they taught me how to make rosary. Actually, I bring a sample to show you guys that what I made for a living, and here is it. Yeah, this is what I make for a living, because they give me a stipend for making these. These are like $25 for one, because it takes a lot of patience, a lot of time. So this is what I made, and yeah, I was there and I just start doing my thing, and up to now I'm still making rosary and getting help from like abroad. Mr. Albert, when he do his video with me and thing and put it out there, I get help from all over the place with people I don't even know. So also I'm going to tell you, like, sometimes you got to put God first in everything. Put him first before everybody, because only he can see you through everything. I can get help, I can get this, I can get that from all over the place, but nobody can help me but God. And I always ask him to like forgive me for my past and the wrongs that I have done to people, which I have never involved myself in murder and stuff like that, because I know which in all sins lead to death. But I have never involved myself in murder and stuff, but I still did wrong in my past, you know? And I watch things happen because my eyes see a lot of stuff. Trust me. I see a lot of stuff. And every day, I know some of you guys you all grew up in broken family, but you can't make that discourage you, because at the end of the day, it's up to you to push yourself forward and try and get an education and stay in school, because the street have nothing for you. Trust me, the street is a killer. It have nothing for you. I am in the street, like, before I got shot, I was in the street like every day, and trust me, what I saw you don't want to see. Trust me. I've been in situation where I see, man, I don't even want to explain to you guys, because it's like havoc, you know, it's horrific, it's tragic. I watch my own family member get his throat cut from ears to ears in front of my own eyes, and I can't do nothing about it, because it's people that is more bigger than me, and if you try to bring down those people, it will just cost your life as well too. And I don't want to. That's why I choose a different path. The path that you would see joy and you would have a happy life. Because trust me, if you go to that road that I've been, trust me, you don't want to be there. You might end up in a wheelchair, end up even dead. And trust me, you don't want your family to be in that situation. I see mothers on TV every day crying, oh, my son, my son. But you got to sit your children down and talk to them as well. Tell them don't choose that road, don't choose that path, because it's a rocky road, it's a rough road out there. Out there, you don't want to be out there. It's a killer, you know. So I'm open for question as well, guys, if you all want to ask me anything. Yeah.
Number how old when get shot.
All right, when I get shot, I'm like about 23, so. Yeah, and trust me, I live long because people with an injury are so not really live long. But I try be healthy, eat as healthy as I could, try move myself wrong, try do a lot of stuff when next people know. Because with a lot of paraplegic people in a free country, probably I think I are the most strongest. You know, because I see a lot of them boy, they need to lift they in a vehicle, they need to do all this, and I beard myself, I get in a vehicle myself, I do everything myself. Yeah, I could still move two of my foot there, two of both of them I could move, you know. So I a paraplegic, but I still have hopes, you know, of getting up back. But I just need I need to push myself to the limit, because if I don't push myself, nobody will do it for me. So I need to push myself, you know.
So my question is, so for I used to have friends, right? So that the type of friends that were you pick on kind of have you in a this wheelchair right now, right? So just so I want you like try educate some of we also about that the friends because sometimes they're not literally where you are, but the friends that will keep that will really put you in the bad shape and the bad things that will get in life and what you're doing in life because of the influence you get, the peer pressure and all of those stuff. So you really have to be strong and your brains just have to be very strong for this life because right now everything will happen right now that one peer pressure and the friends will keep. You might feel like you got a good friend or a sweet friend, but not all friends nice and not all friends who are good for you and not all friends who want to see you excel in life. Somebody really just want to see you down in life and want to see you for the streets. Now you have to be the bigger one and excel and do better for yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true that you said. And I'm happy that you said that too, because peer pressure really crazy. Because people force you to do things sometimes and you never want to do it. And I've been through peer pressure many a times with friends. They force me to do this or do that to people and I never want to do it. And end of the day, only you have to be the bigger person and think for yourself. Because end of the day, friend will left you right there. You are dead at jail, sit down. Trust me, I may have like, about 70 odd friends who hang with me every day. And if I tell you the truth, I got in a jail 3 years. If I tell you the truth, I never see one of them. Not even one up to now. The friends that I have not even could give me $1. If I had a call right now, they don't even answer for their phone because they feel like I will be a liability. They feel like I will rely upon them, you know. That's why I try to do my own thing. I make my little rosary and I try to make my only money to try help myself. Because what? End of the day, if you not put it in consideration, you know, and think for yourself and do your own thing, nobody will help you out here. That's why you have to go to school and get what education and be successful in a life. Because if you not do that, you are end up to the street. And who are take you out? You that disposable, they forget about you. That's how the street they run right now. So you know why enroll yourself in that. You know? You are your circle be positive people who influence you to do better in a life, people who will bring you up, not bring you down. You know? So anybody else? Well, my experience, right now, my experience and how I feel disabled in a jail, I feel really disabled in a jail because you're in a jail and you can't go nowhere. You to watch 4 corners of the wall every day. Trust me, the food, if you don't have family member, where they bring something for you to jail to make you buy healthy food or thing back there. Trust me, the food where they feed you back there, you know what? They like dog food. I mean, if you say, I the back there, and the beans, they bring beans, our 4-ounce bread for you every morning. The beans, where they bring for you, you feel like the black pepper in it, the lone weeble. I tell you. So, you don't want that experience, brother. Trust me, stay in a school, do the right thing. Me, I had it really good because my people used to bring a little thing for me and, you know, I try pinch it, I try, you know, but they're not black pepper in your beans are weeble. I mean, at the street, right, I get shot 3 different times. 3. The first time I get shot, that by my own brother, because he like play gun. And I made it tell he not play with that wrong me, but he got try whap out what gun barrel less or got whap one of the bullet out of bow straight through my foot. Well, I ball for days, you know, because that's the first time I ever feel that. The second time I got 2 bullets in my, actually 2 bullets in my body right now. One in my back and one in my foot, in my ankle bone. And trust me, when weather and the thing that like the weather bureau, I know that before it call. I in so serious pain. And trust me, I don't know why in the pain. Your whole body haul up, you get stiff because I have muscle spasm and that like when your muscle lock up together, you know like when you're the rider, you catch a muscle cramp. Alright, that like that. So you know what in my situation none at all. Choose the right path. You know? Because life short but life sweet. You have to make use of it the wise way. Serve God and try to get education, you know. Anybody else?
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm at the point, how you feel spiritually at the point that you met the rosette? Like, you feel like a spiritual person after the mission?
Well, spiritually, how I feel after, because I pray the rosary too, and I do that morning, noon, and night. And I feel spiritual. Sometimes I don't have things to eat home, but when I do that, I don't use it as a like to get negative or ignorant or that. I use it as fasting. And trust me, by the noontime, I got food done, so I know God work. And like they tell you God work in a mysterious way.
When you were in the streets, what was your reaction to it? Like, how you that say like, if you ask us young men, where best thing you could tell you?
Well, the best thing I could tell you, my brother, when the street, there's nothing to play with. Because me, when I'm in the street, I'm like, Lee bad, and I tell you like I'm bad, but no, I never badly off like that. But trust me, I changed my life after I get shot, and trust me, you know why in that life, the brother, because that life only you can't get out a gang. Once you're in our gang, I see people go left fire, go to state for years or come back. I still come back and believe are dead. So you can't get out of that. And might be like, let's say you have a kid and I go and take your life, I have a kid. Might be your kid call or nothing, that somebody else, whether your family member, go and take they're like a food chain. So trust me, you know what, because your family, that like they tell you in a believe if you can't catch Harry or catch it short. So you know what, enroll yourself in a gang, none at all. Because they're not necessarily you appear, Once they can't catch you, they will catch anybody for you if just bring you out. So you don't want to put yourself in that situation.
You feel like you're still a target?
If I feel like I'm still a target, I go everywhere. And the thing is, I feel like, yeah, people might watch me, but I move with God. Every time because when I have my electric chair, I jump, if I feel sick or feel bad, I jump up 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime in the night. And I go to hospital and I live way back at Gongolong. Yeah, so I go to hospital and daytime of the night, they trust me that only the reapers their role daytime of the night. And I'm not afraid because I move with God. Whenever I move out of my house, I pray, So I don't feel like nobody will do me nothing. Well, two of my brethren, whether I'm my real friend, they were in a wheelchair. They're not killed, two of them, shot two of them. They're dead. One they recently buried, he like about 2 months ago, he and me Guyan Gomez. Then the next one, he me dead like a little bit after Christmas. So I don't know, but I don't feel nobody will do me nothing. Like I say, I roll with God, and I don't really worry about who out there will do this or do that. I know that I deserve my Father, And
Do you get supported by the community? Do you feel like you get supported by the community?
Yes, every time. People just meet me on the street sometime and people will say like, oh, see Ali 20 years, see Ali 40 years. So I get support for the community a lot, and I'm grateful for every leader. Because if you don't have none, then you have to, if somebody call give you a shilling, that you're a blessing, pass that, So you have to be grateful for everything when people give you.
What do you think you have a good impact on the community? Like on a daily basis to the youths?
Yes, because if, let's say I meet a group of young men out there, and they say, oh, you never did Paul Ladyville highlights a thing, and I start all a conversation with them, and they bring up talking about, oh, this one, that one, they were killed. I start preach to them right away. I say, brother, I don't know, wise up, stop the, take the road, take that. I try influence them in the right path, because out here, like I tell you, that the younger generation like me or you, they get targeted, we get killed every day, and we should put down the gun and stop that. Because little did we know, your parents might tell you, but he that your cousin, or he that your way far cousin or something, and you go and kill a man. All of we related, why we they fight up with each other, it don't make no sense. So, yes, trust me. So there I see people, they go the park and they think that I look upon it like me have to stay home now because I know a wheelchair, man. I walk to the park too. And just be kind of, I don't limit myself to nothing, but I know a wheelchair, I can't go punt, I can't go dance, I can't go do nothing with normal people they do. And trust me, this no feel right.
How do you feel to know you positively impacted the students of Worcester College today?
Well, trust me, I feel good. I feel good to even do this right now, and even while I let go the mic and there are more people. So I feel good to do this right now. Trust me, this is something great where I do, and I feel positive in my heart that if I say I might change someone's life today, if you think the right way, because trust me, like I tell you out there, good. you know. So I feel positive they do this. I feel good they do this. Okay, thanks, man. Yes, Miss Marcelle.
So let's give Mr. Aspinal another round of applause.